shiny forehead.
They probably just heard that.
Good morning. I think we're on.
Yeah.
It's June 21st, and it is the first day of summer. I guess if we were brave, we would have showed up in our suits, swimsuits, or floaties or something. But we're not brave.
No.
So we just showed up in dresses instead, summer dresses. Good morning, Gwen. It is the two of us.
Yeah.
We're going to hang out with you guys today and show you some things, some fabrics,
We do have a little demo.
Oh, we do have a little demo, yep. We have show and tell. Some classes to talk about. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's also Mary Lou and Leslie, Marlene.
Tracy, Connie, Anne. Lots of friends joining us this morning, so that's always nice.
Yeah,
It's pretty buggy out already.
Yeah, it's
be
nice
a
with the
warm
sunshine, but it's you can feel it. It's gonna be maybe stay inside and sew.
Yeah.
Or go to the beach.
I think I'll be at my pool after work.
I don't have a pool, so I won't be at the pool. I'll be inside. But anyway, if we don't have door prizes again, because it's just the two of us, but if you do see something that you like that we're showing, email Cynthia at cherishedpieces.com or myself, Tammy, Tami, at cherishedpieces.com. And I'm crooked. There we go. And we'd be happy to help you. So we're going to talk about some things coming up. I think first I want to highlight the July Shop Hop. That's only, what's the 21st? It's about 10 days away, 11 days away. So if you have been planning for your July Shop Hop, it starts July 1st is a Saturday, then it's the Sunday, so the 3rd.
The 3rd, the Monday. We are open Mondays
Yes.
for the month of July. So that first Monday of July, we will be here ready to stamp your passports and
That's
give
right.
you your free block. And we will have our sample hung. It's ready to go.
It is.
So
We're ready.
we're ready.
Yeah, so don't forget, every Monday in July we're open 9 to 5 and through the week as well.
Yeah.
Monday to
So
Saturday.
we're only closed Sundays for July.
So we've given you lots of ample shopping opportunity.
And the day is longer so that you can hit more stores in a day.
That's right.
Yeah.
So don't forget about July Shop Hop. We'd love to see you. And we have some classes coming up. I just wanted to note that yesterday I sent out an email about there being some spots in the One Block Wonder classes. They are all full now. So our classes are full. We'll kind of gauge and see if there will still be interest for the fall. But right now, I think our 8 classes have been filled, and we're really happy about that. I also sent out an email yesterday about this Pucker Up Project Tote. So when you grab it, it cinches together, and it's a nice bag. It has, it's probably
hard to see.
Here,
but there's
why don't I do
little
this?
pockets.
So there's pockets inside that you can kind of customize in the class, and Darlene's teaching this. There will probably be cutting homework, but other than that, you should be able to construct the bag in the day because it is a longer class. So that is the Pucker Up Project Tote. The size of it is 13.5 by 5.5 by 15 high. It's $60, and it's Thursday, August 10th from 9:30.
And you can pick out your own fabrics.
Yes.
The $60 is for the class. That does not include your materials or your pattern or the grommets. So you can pick out whatever design you'd like.
Yeah, so it's really neat. You can learn how to use grommets in your sewing. They look maybe a little intimidating, but they're not. And there's also strap webbing so that you don't have to make those handles that are sometimes a pain.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's lots of little tips and tricks that Darlene will teach you. And you can have fun and have a nice bag after.
You can never have too many bags, especially now with all the reusable shopping bags. I find that it's easy to grab a tote if you know you're hitting a few stores and
Leave a couple in your car.
That's right.
Yeah. But you got to remember to bring them in the store.
Yes.
Or you don't just go in for 2 things and come out with an arm load.
We've all done that, I think.
Yeah, that's...
I don't need a bag. Yeah.
All right. What do you have for class?
So this there was an email sent probably a week or two ago about the featherweight.
Should I go down? And
Yeah, probably.
go a little closer.
There we go.
Here,
The
let's move
featherweight
these.
bag.
The carrying case.
Yeah, so this is a case to protect your case.
We'll get it right yet.
There we go. So this one is custom made for your case, for your featherweight. So you need to bring your case. You can bring that machine if that's what you're going to sew on, but at least bring the case even if it's empty, because it's custom made, because I guess the different cases do fit a little differently. So there's your featherweight case, and this is to protect the case.
Now, you know, ours is a little tighter getting on because this case has not been made for this carry bag.
And that's why we questioned it. But apparently the different years of featherweights did have a little bit different
Dimensions.
size of case.
Yeah.
So yeah, and now I'm having trouble sliding that over those buckles. But there you are. And it zips up. And there is homework for this class too. Not a lot, just some cutting homework. Cutting, we find if you can get that done beforehand, you can just right away get sewing, so your day goes quick. So because this class is in July, it's on July 11, and because we're open longer, the class can go longer. So that's kind of nice. So the class is from 9:30 till 4. So by 9 o'clock you can come, and there is homework, and it's July 11, and it's $60 for the class. And you can pick out different fabrics, but we do have these fabrics still available if you wanted yours the same as our sample.
Now, the other thing we want to mention is right now I think we have a few spots left in this class, but we're looking for another date. So if there's enough interest, we'll add a second date.
Yeah.
So let us know.
Yep.
Okay. So that's the classes. I think we've covered all of them.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We'll keep trucking. And it is hot in Port Dover. I bet you it's a good place to be because you're close to the beach.
Close to the lake. It's usually a little cooler when you're by water, but
yeah. All right. Well, what do you want to start with?
Do you want to start with my little friend?
Okay, I'm going to sneeze. Just beware.
So we brought in just a few Tilda fabrics, just a couple. And I was looking on the Tilda website, and they have what they call Tilda Friends. So I decided to give this little giraffe a try. So this is using a green Tilda fabric that we do have. It's a free pattern online, and I decided I just think he's fun. Yeah.
Fits in the palm of your hand.
His little arms and legs can move, and
so what's your little friend's name?
I didn't name him.
What?
I should name him.
We should name this little friend. Do you have any ideas?
Yeah.
Yeah. What
so there was other animals too, but of course I think people get to know me that I do love giraffes, so I had to make the little giraffe.
He is very cute.
So we will share the link for the little Tilda Friends, and there is other animals, but you're welcome to make your own little giraffe.
Yeah, so there's the little green print, and we won't be getting any more Tilda fabrics. We just have a few select pieces, and that's all we'll have, but we can still have fun with them.
Yeah. Yeah. So I just thought I would show you, we do have the stuffing for when you make your little friends. We do have the stuffing, and this bag is $13, and it's 12 ounces, and this one is really soft, and you're able to easily pull it apart and get it in those tiny little limbs,
like
and
the little
so it was really easy to work with. And then the other thing that I found really handy is these, what are they called?
Hera markers.
Hera markers. And it's just good to poke out when you're, your right sides together, and then you have to flip, and you can get all those seams out. And then also when you're poking the stuffing in, just to get it in there, because I wanted him a little bit firm so that he would stand up straight. So this was a handy little tool as I was stuffing him. So,
those little things are great for all kinds of things, because they've got the pokey end and then the end to
it's just a handy little tool, and it's $9.95.
Ginny the giraffe.
Ginny, yeah, that would work.
We'll get everyone's brains going this morning. So I guess while we're talking about Tilda fabrics, we could show the rest of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
So here, let's do this. There's that green.
It's just a cute little flower. And then that same flower, but with a yellow.
Maybe I'll show all the flower ones.
And a blue flower. And another blue flower.
Well, kind of more of a teal.
Teal blue, yeah.
And so then there's that one.
Mm-hmm.
And these are, we should tell them how much they are.
They are $20 a yard.
I think 22.
Okay, this one was 20. Some of them are 20, some of them are 22.
Okay. There you go. This is a neat one with the shells.
Mm-hmm.
And I know some of the friends have like little outfits, I think, right? Like little dress or skirt or something. So you could do that if you wanted. Those might be good for that.
Just something fun to work on. I actually sat on my back porch when I made him and just worked on all those little seams and stuffed them. And yeah, sometimes you don't want to start a big quilt project. You just want to do something little.
Pat says Lester.
Lester. Okay.
That's a fun name. Sometimes those old quaint kind of names are fun.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're going to clear off the table a little bit so we can do this demo. But we did get some food-related fat quarters. They're $4 each. And we pulled them apart. So there's some squash, lettuce, garlic,
Cauliflower.
I'm going to go up a little. We changed our screen a little bit, so we're maybe a little bit different today. Pineapple, cherries. It's almost cherry season, isn't it? The hot peppers, watermelon. I don't know why that one's in there, but
lobster.
Is that a vegetable?
It's kind of summery. Well, this one's a little fall.
Maybe it's summery.
So maybe
then.
you think of going vacation out east and getting some lobsters. I don't know.
Yeah, but with bananas,
well,
it's interesting. You can have a laugh. There's oranges, some more squash, I guess, olives. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Red cabbage.
There is a bit of an assortment, isn't there?
And kiwi. What a combination. Red cabbage and kiwi.
But look, the colors together.
I know, the colors are very nice.
I see these in those mason jar quilts that people make.
Oh, yes.
And you'd have like a shelf of jars, which we do have a die for mason jars for the go.
Yeah, you know what it could be too? Could be salads to go with your lobster when you're out on your picnic, right? Like the fruits could be your dessert. Fruit salad. Am I stretching? Anyway, they're really fun. I know we sold some yesterday for soup bowl cozies. So they're $4 each if you're interested. Mm-hmm. Okay. So, one thing that I think you found helpful the other day. We'll talk about the quilt behind us, but you'll notice that there's a lot of the half square triangles, which a lot of us don't like so much.
I will say this was a game changer for me. I officially don't mind them as much after learning this.
So it's the slotted trimmer, and maybe some of you own it. So there's this one that is the full sizes from 5 inches to 10 inches. Or there's a set where you can get the half sizes and the full sizes. Now I only have one of these packages, but we can always get more. Mm-hmm. And we have several of these. So I'm going to be showing you the ones that are in this package. So when you open your package, you have 2 rulers. This one has the half inches on it, and this one just has like the full. So from 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up to that. So when you have your half square triangles, you've got to this point, and you have to trim them down. And this is always, after you've put your 2 squares together, you've drawn the line in there and sewn on both sides of the line, and you cut them apart. And then, you have to go and trim all of these, and you look at your big stack and you're like, oh. But fear not. So if you grab one of these little rulers, I'm going to grab, I think, the smaller one. So on there, you're going to notice that there's a shaded portion. Oops, I should go up here. There's a shaded portion. There's a dotted line. So you're going to put your half square triangle so that your thread line, your seam, lines up with the dotted line.
And your seam allowance is in the shaded portion.
In the shaded part, right. So like that. Except you're going to figure out what size you want. I'm going to cut these down to 3 inches. So I've got my seam line and my dotted line lined up. I'm going to take it to my little cutting mat. And I'm going to turn it towards me so I don't cut myself. And then you're going to do your sides first. And then you're going to notice, I'm not going to take that off, but in the same ruler, you can see these little slots on the sides. Those are to trim off your dog ears so that you can do that all in one step. So the key is you don't want to open your half square triangles. You want to leave them folded.
Yes.
You want to do all your trimming first. So then you would go to the nearest, I guess, at the end of your triangle, trim your little dog ears, and then you're going to have your little half square triangle with the edges off like that. So when you open it, and you take it to your iron, but I'm just going to kind of do a finger press, you'd have your perfect little half square triangles, and you don't have to go back and clip with your scissors.
Now you lined it up at 3, so now this is a 3-inch square.
That's right.
Yeah.
So then if you wanted a 3.5 inch, then you would use this ruler.
Right.
But then you'd also have to make sure that your half square triangle is big enough to accommodate your ruler.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just something to make your life a little easier. And, oh, Gwen says if you have the Go die, then you wouldn't have to trim anything. That's true, but we don't all.
We don't all have it.
It's on our wish list for some of us. But, you know, in the meantime, if you have a project where there's a lot of half square triangles.
Well, it was always for me the trimming after.
Yeah.
If you skip that step, you're in trouble. Your quilt will not line up nice.
Yeah, and in the
So
beginning, when we don't know any better, we do that and we learn
Yeah.
the hard way.
But then you take the time and you trim them all up. Because I actually, it was here. I was sewing here, this quilt, and I came upstairs and I said, oh, I need a 3-inch ruler. It would make it so much quicker. And Tammy says, well, why don't you use the slotted one?
You're like, huh?
I used it and I'm like, okay, this is totally worth it. Thank you for showing that to me.
Yeah, so sometimes there's just little things that make it more easy? No, easier.
Yeah,
Easier. Okay, so this little set is $35. And if you're just getting the big one, that goes up to the 10 inches, it is $38. So it would depend on the size of your half square triangles that you are usually making, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so just a little easy little tool. And I realize that some of you are saying that the sound is cutting in and out. I'm not sure why. We haven't changed anything, really. So I'm sorry about that. I don't know how we can fix that. Okay, so there's that demo.
And we'll just go right into this quilt.
I guess, since we were talking about it.
Yeah. So this is made out of a 3-yard quilt book, and it is called Happy Go Lucky. So there's the pattern, but we decided to change it up a little bit. We added a little extra border. We chose a different print and added a border. This is a fabric line that we showed a few weeks ago, and it is called Periwinkle Spring.
Well, I think too, like sometimes, you know, we got this, or you did this 3-yard kit constructed to here, and you kind of looked at it and you're like, it needs a little bit of something, right? Yeah. You can make a 3-yard kit look more special, I want to say.
Yes.
Than just the run of the mill, right? So that's when we looked at it and decided, let's put a little accent border in first.
Yeah. Yeah, so we can show you this line again of these pretty spring prints.
Yeah, the blue and white, so fresh. Like I really like this.
And these are $17 a yard. And the hydrangeas, my hydrangeas are just starting to bud, so
ooh,
it'll be nice.
And they're all kinds of colors. They're beautiful.
And the morning glories, at least that's what I call them, morning glories.
Oh, I love morning glories. I used to have some growing on the back fence when the girls were little. I just loved in the morning going out and seeing them, and later on in the afternoon they're all, they're gone. But
and once you have morning glories, they're hard to get rid of.
Yes, I did discover that as well.
They reseed themselves quite easily.
Yeah, my fence I had to like really pick out those things at the end of the season.
Yeah.
The vines. Yeah. But
yeah.
they were worth it, I think so.
Oh yeah, they are pretty.
So that's from In the Beginning Fabrics. And they're 17. Sometimes you just need something fresh, right?
And we do have this one last kit. This is the Fields of Gold line. It makes 80 by 98 quilt, and it is on sale for $167. And this is a last chance. There's all the pretty fabrics that are used in it.
Yeah, the golds and the grays. That's a very summery looking quilt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we just thought we'd show you that one again.
It's the last one.
Last one. You can scoop it up and make it your own.
We do have a little bit of the yardage left, but as far as the kit, we wouldn't have enough to do another one.
No. Yeah.
All right, then we will show you some other fabrics. Oh, actually, a while ago we were talking about this little Flag Day milk can kit, and we couldn't find it, and then later we found it and it was in the store.
Yeah, it was exactly where it should have been.
And we didn't even look there.
Completely our fault. But anyways.
So that was the little kit that was $24. It includes the little hanger. So Cynthia had worked on this at retreat. She got it all done.
And this is something you could pull together quickly before Canada Day, and it would make a fun little hostess gift if you're going to someone's house for a barbecue or that
that's a good
sort of
idea.
thing. And I mean, you could just, I'm sure most of you have little scraps that you could use in this and make it your own.
Yeah.
I like that it's for Canada Day. Canada is hard to find cute things there. It's often more geared for Independence Day, so it's fun when there's something cute for Canada Day.
So we still have more of those available. So in that vein, we're going to go to the poppies. This is Stonehenge, Canada. They're $16 a yard. They're from Northcott. And those are just so vibrant. There's a little maple leaves on that one. And then there is the black version. They always do such a good job with their colors for the poppies.
Yeah, they're so rich looking.
And then we also have wide back with the maple leaves.
That's a beautiful one.
Very nice. It feels very nice too. And how much is that one?
The wide back is 26.
26 a yard. The little milk can kit that I showed was 24. Yeah, very nice. And then we also have a panel that goes with it.
It's a little crooked, but there we go.
So this is their newest panel that they've released. And it's 27, I think, by 44 we measured, right? And do you remember the price?
Well, I don't remember.
Okay. We forgot to check that out.
Don't want to say.
But we think it's around $12. Yeah. We have a few of those. And then I guess moving from that to go to Christmas.
Yeah, we can go Christmas. It's still reds, right?
Yeah, we're still in red mode. We're into Christmas. So there's a stripey.
Just some good blenders for Christmas. People are already starting to think for their winter projects so that it's done in time for Christmas.
Oh, yeah, there's always that. There's the snow globes. And then some people are starting to add more of this aqua into their Christmas.
That's a very pretty one. And this wouldn't even have to be Christmas. I mean, it could go with anything.
Oh, I'm going to turn this around because it's letters to Santa. Santa have been extra good this year. So.
Another
Just
pretty
some more
reds.
Oh, and we gotta open this one because this one's funny. We know that Cynthia always likes to pick a few prints that make you laugh.
Yeah.
So this is a reindeer with, like the tangled Christmas lights carrying in the tree. They're dancing.
Yeah. I was looking for the mistletoe, but I don't see any.
No, there's no mistletoe, but there's presents.
And they're all in sweaters.
Oh, yes. Christmas sweaters. So that's just fun.
Fun little reindeer.
And then you gotta have, that candy cane peppermint stripe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then I also have a wide back, so I guess I should clear this off. And so those are $17 a yard. The reindeer and the stripe. Oh, sorry. And the other Christmas ones were $14. And then there's this beautiful Christmas wide back. Let's open it up a little more so you can see.
It's very elegant.
This is Christmas Blooms by Wyndham. That's 108 inches wide.
And it is $25 a yard.
So yeah, that would be beautiful on the back, or even on a border on the front. Like it's really nice.
Yeah.
Get you thinking about Christmas.
Hey, you never know.
Right, and you have some fabric
I have
too.
a really pretty wide back. We'll show this one too. This is a new wide back that just came in, and it's just gorgeous.
Oh yeah. This almost looks like dress. Like a dress would be gorgeous in this.
Even your bedroom drapes, like
Oh yeah.
like it's just so pretty.
Well, it's like very dramatic almost. Like yeah, very rich. And so this is from Wyndham as well, and it is $25 a yard. I was looking for the name, but it doesn't really have one.
Sometimes on the selvage.
Meadow floral?
Meadow floral.
There you go.
It does look like a meadow. Yep.
It does. And it is beautiful. Great.
All right, and we do have a few more fabrics to show you.
It's a fabric morning.
This is from a little bit more came in from the Sue Pen line, the very colorful fabric.
Oh yes. Now we cannot get any more of that yardage with the birds and the tall flowers that we used in our quilt.
Yeah.
So that we're sad about that because it was really pretty. But we do have some other ones. She does a lot of color and just has a lot of fun with it, I think.
This would make a really pretty border, especially if you were to cut it this way. And you get that movement around in your border. It'd be really fun.
These are from the Garden Delight line, and they're $18 a yard.
And then we just got some really vibrant colors to go with that light blue. Go this way. And you can see the
yes,
design kind of popped on the screen there. So, and a red one.
Oh, that looks beautiful. That's kind of like fireworks.
Mm-hmm. This pretty orange.
Yeah, that is a fun orange.
And this purple. And a bright green.
That is bright, but look at how bright those are.
Yeah,
Fun.
So vibrant. Yeah.
I think it's this time of year we just really like color.
Mm-hmm.
Everywhere you go. It's what catches your eye. All right, and I think we might have some show and tell.
Thank you.
So let Arlene get over there and get the show and tell going. So this is Betty Ann Spinks. She did this applique on a pillow. And there's lots of little pieces, and we were admiring that. She does fantastic work. I think this is for her granddaughter, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And then she made this cute quilt for her grandson, Harris, and it's dancing chickens. So I'm not sure if you can zoom in or not. But they're so fun. We had so much fun looking at all the individual, in the top right-hand corner, the chicken is playing the drums, and there's a blues chicken in there. It's just so much to look at.
Mm-hmm.
And there's Gina with her black and white quilt. She made this from the leftover scraps from a different quilt, but the pattern is so effective, and we just have a blast with her. And there's Sandra with her version of the walkabout pattern.
Yep.
And that was very fun and springy. She did a great job. Enjoy seeing patterns in different color palettes. And then a t-shirt quilt. And this must have come in on the weekend.
And she's hiding.
She's hiding, so I can't really tell who it is, but it's beautiful. I like that border on it. So it makes it very interesting. And so those are our show and tells for this week. And as always, if you have one that you want to share with us, we'd love to see it.
And if you're not able to come in, take a picture and email it to us, because we're happy to share pictures too.
Yeah, and if you just don't want to be in the picture, we understand. We'll show just your quilt, because sometimes that keeps people from sharing.
Yeah.
But we just love to see what you're working on, and it inspires other people. I know we get inspired. And sometimes it helps you finish that project that you've been avoiding.
Yes.
We all have those. So anyway, I think that's it for us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We hope you all have a great week. And remember, the July shop hop is coming. We'd love to see you all. And if you have any questions or concerns, give an email, give us a call. We're happy to help.
That's right. So hope you have a great day doing whatever you're going to do. And we shall see you next week.